Yeah. Behind the scenes. This is from the developer. There we go. What is happening, YouTube? What is happening? It is I. Let me turn this on off here. Just want to see how it sounded. What is going on, you guys? What is happening? What's happening out there in YouTube land? What's happening, Guardian Legends? What's happening? This is Craig's Corner on a Saturday afternoon, I guess it is. It's 3 o'clock, a little after 3 Eastern time, 3:30 Eastern time on the East Coast or the Beast Coast. And what's up, everybody on the left coast or West Coast? You all should be watching college football. So, because that's what I got on right now. I'm attempting to find another game, but University of Cincinnati is absolutely getting destroyed by Michigan. I mean, it is bad. I mean, it's real bad. So flipped over to TCU, Arkansas. So we're going to check that out, see how it goes. So, but what is happening out there? Big games today: Clemson, Auburn, Ohio State, Oklahoma. You all need to watch those games later on, but you're here listening to me as the voice of Xbox. So what is happening, guys? What is happening? Glad everybody was able to join. What's happening there, JD? What is happening there, Rooster W? We got some breaking news here that happened about 3 hours ago. As you all know, I have told you all that anytime a third-party developer, and this is coming from comicbook.com, and I'm going to make a warped attempt to share this on this just broke 2 hours ago. Now, I'm a sub to comicbook.com, so as you know, that means that's where I go to get some of my information and things like that. But I am now sharing my screen here because I need everybody to see this and come on in, because I have said before, when a third-party developer comes out and says it will be better looking, better running, however you want to put it, however you guys want to put it, so I don't know if I can share that or not, because now it's saying all snap. So, and that's fine. We'll take it off. But very quickly, and again, this just broke for this game. And like I said before, it is what it is. But we have the Assassin's Creed developer on the Xbox X version, Assassin's Creed Origins, that's coming out. So let me see if I can go back and reshare what this said here. Let's see here. La-da-da. I came here from the Madden stream. Okay. Yeah, I streamed 1/4 of Madden. That was in HDR. That was in 4K for all you all who don't know. 60 frames per second. So, but here is it as you know, the black man in the green chair can only do, with the truth of what is happening. So, and I do not know why this isn't screen sharing anymore here. Okay, let me try it one more time, bartender. Tailgating this early this morning. It was early. Started drinking about 9 o'clock. So, okay. Share. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to read this. Again, this is from comicbook.com. They cover everything. About 80% of what they cover is comic book. So I'm going to read per article what this says. I'm going to try to. So this is about Assassin's Creed Origins, and it is now being confirmed by the developer. Let me make this clear. By the developer, that the Xbox X version will be the most impressive of this game on console. I don't know about PC. Specs out. Yes, the game is going to be impressive no matter where you play it. And who knows, maybe he's tooting this horn because of the Microsoft, but that may not be true. So I'm just going to read this here. Now, The title of the article is Assassin's Creed Origins on Xbox X will be the most beautiful version. I mean, it's going to be so beautiful. Like President Trump says, the big, beautiful game of Assassin's Creed Origins. So this says, much to the excitement of Xbox fans, the director of Assassin's Creed Origins voiced his excitement for how impressive the Xbox One X version of the game will be compared to other versions. That's the first verse. And again, I couldn't link this because it just happened. It literally just happened 2 hours ago. So it says Assassin's Creed games have the history of providing players with lush, expansive settings, jump, climb, sneak their way through, and Origins seems to be no exception. So that means if you are a fan of the other series of Assassin's Creed, it's going to be right up your alley. The series to a brand new location, which is ancient Egypt. The next installment of the game looks to be even more breathtaking than the last few, especially if you're going to be playing it with the powerful Xbox One X. That article goes on to say Assassin's Creed Origins director Ashraf Ishmael discussed the potential that the Xbox One X granted the team when working on the game. Ishmael credited his team for their hard work and went on to say that that working with the Xbox with the hardware, it allowed them to do a whole lot more with the game. So it's been a pleasure working on the Scorpio, or we know that now as Xbox One X. Says we write things. It has been quite easy to have our game running at a real high fidelity very quickly. So this game was able to port in very quickly and then get going. You know what I'm saying? So since the game looks absolutely stunning, this is, and that the Xbox X is the most beautiful version we have because it's rendering at high resolution. Since we have more RAM to play with, and there's lots more tools at their disposal to showcase their creative work. So it says, while Xbox X does boast some impressive power to make the most of the Assassin's Creed experience, Xbox doubters might have their own opinions about how the game will look on the Xbox X compared to the PlayStation 4 Pro. It says Ishmael continued his praise for the enhanced Xbox, but saying Xbox X version is definitely the best one. I mean, this is from the developer, unless this is a hack or a troll on an actual website, comicbook.com. Says, and again, comicbook.com is actually pretty good. Okay, the Equalizer Part 2 is coming out, and I did not know that was happening. So, hail to that. Okay. It says the experience of the game is the same across all the platforms. So that pretty much means you're going to the experience, meaning it's 30 frames per second on each platform. Okay, that's the experience. Okay. It says we're trying to make the game shine on every platform the best it can. Having said that, the Xbox X version is absolutely the most beautiful version. That's from the developer. That is from the developer. So again, hats off to all the people again who are buying Assassin's Creed Origins on the Xbox X. This is a game that has been confirmed on that system. As far as performance, it's going to perform the same. The way it looks physically, what you're looking at, you're going to get the better looking version of this game on Xbox X. So, and I think that's the end of the article. Yeah, that is the end of that article. So, stop sharing that because there's no reason to keep sharing it. But that is from the developer. Okay. That is from the developer. So, and as I said before, when a developer shares something about the game, something that's going to definitely look better or run better, I would say that it did. That way people can't accuse me of damage controlling, anything like that. So this developer of Assassin's Creed and then Project Cars 2 has been the only developer that I know of that said it's really look better on the Xbox X. Again, now if somebody else has another list of games, that's fine. You can go ahead and bring it to me. So, but it is what it is, guys. That's what it said. That's according to the developer. So if you want the best looking version of that game, according to the developer, lead developer, it's going to be on the Xbox X. Okay. Now, if you want the game first, it will be out October 20th or 27th, or I can't remember what it said now. Let me go back to see what it says here. Come on back here. Come on back. It says here, all right, October 27th. So October 27th. So if you go out and buy it October 27th, you will play the game first. I mean, I'm buying the game October 27th. I've already pre-ordered it. It's already ready to go, downloadable. So yeah, I'm ready to go with it. You know, so I will be streaming that game probably after, I want to say after about 1 hour of playing it, just to kind of see how they want me to play. So, all right, but guys, that is a reality. So, you know, that it is what it is, and that Microsoft, again, this is a game that's being marketed by Microsoft. They got the marketing deal on this. So I hope people buy Project Cars 2 and they buy this Assassin's Creed game, because that they have the better looking versions, so according to the developer. But you know, it is what it is, guys. So we're going to go ahead and move it on, and we'll continue with a little more Xbox news here. SOMA, which I think is a PlayStation 4, it's a third-party game. It was exclusive to PlayStation, I want to say for like the last year, maybe 18 months. That game is also going over to Xbox One. They don't have a release date for it yet. They announced it about, I want to say about a day ago. SOMA is a sci-fi first-person game. Everybody needs to go ahead and maybe check that out if you're into that kind of stuff. I, for one, have never played SOMA. SOMA was never exclusive. Yeah, I know this game is porting over, and I'm not, you know, I'm just reporting the news, you know, but I get what you're saying there, Spartan God. So I understand that. So, but nevertheless, it is moving over to Xbox One in a couple of, I don't know when. It did not have a release date for it. So, but it is what it is. And out to the people who have not played SOMA, if you're on Xbox, you may need to check this out. Again, as the voice of Xbox, I'm just telling you all the news. So we will keep it moving, and you know, we'll keep it moving here. This is going to be a kind of an abbreviated Craig's Corner, but I wanted to break that news to you guys. So shout out to you guys that are watching. Let's go ahead and move on here. Okay, Witcher 3 on the Pro. Witcher 3 is going to have a 4K build on the Pro. That's been confirmed by CD Projekt Red. Again, it's been confirmed by the developer, so I'm now bringing it to you. We broke this the other night. Now, what they have corrected or what they've updated, let me make this clear, since I've been off the air and I've been off at work, corrected is the ability for them. Well, SOMA wasn't a. Again, Andrew, I'll address that here in a minute in commentary. Witcher 3 is going to be available in 4K if you have a PlayStation Pro. So it's also going to run 1080, full 1080p HD if you have a, you know, if that's the TV that you got. So, but where they've updated, again, where they have updated this stuff is, let me see. Let me try to say this. Okay. CD Projekt Red has said that instead of it coming out in a few days on the Pro, they've walked that back. Okay. They have walked that back. So I can confirm personally that Madden in HDR is in full HDR. It looks stunning. I was playing that. I was like, my God. I mean, oh my God. You know, I had it in standard natural setting on my Samsung TV, and it looks fantastic. So nevertheless, though, but Witcher 3 is going to get a 4K. This, again, the people that are interested in 4K, I've said before, I don't think you should chase a 4K Ghost unless you're going to build a PC. So and then you can play 4K on everything. But never, you know, so but Pro will have a Witcher 3 will have a 4K version out of CD Projekt Red's mouth. So you hopefully, if you all have not played it, you all go check that out. So it is what it is. So, but we'll move on. We'll keep moving it here. Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16 is going to start developing, and it is not, let me make that clear, it will not be available for this generation of consoles. It's only going to come out on next-gen consoles. So looks like this could be something that Sony has an upper hand on. And nevertheless, nevertheless, so if you are thinking of getting a PS-5 and it'll be out in the next, I'm going to guess they're going to announce PS-5 here in the next 14 months to be out in 2020 because the PlayStation 4 is selling so well. I mean, it is selling so well that, there's no reason to just push a PS5. But with that said, it is what it is. So, Final Fantasy 16 again is going to more than likely, as a matter of fact, from the developer, they're not going to make Final Fantasy 16 for this generation. So, and 4K not possible on the Pro. That's a lie. I've played Mass Effect in 4K. I've played Madden now in 4K. So you all got to get away from that. Don't worry about what their fanboys say. And this is going to lead me into my commentary. So too many people within the PlayStation community are getting caught up in what the Xbox community says. If you have a PlayStation Pro and you have a 4K TV, you've already been playing your games in 4K. Some have been native, some have been checkerboarded, some have been dynamic, but it doesn't matter how you get the 2160p. You get the 2160p, which is 4K. Now, why are they marketing 4K? Because it's marketable. It's marketable. So, and you all cannot be shocked. And if you see a game running better on the Xbox X than you do the Pro. Again, there's only been a handful of games announced. Like I said, I think it was a Killing Floor 2, Assassin's Creed now. These are by the developers, all right? And so Assassin's Creed 2, Killing Floor 2 as well. Also, I think the other game they announced was Project Cars 2. Now, these are games that the developers come out and says, they're going to be looking and running better, on that system. So, I don't disagree with you there, J-Dog, but the developer said the better looking version is on the Xbox X. Now, why he's saying that, he may be saying that because they have the marketing deal with Microsoft. So it shouldn't be a shock, but I'm simply saying to people, don't be surprised, okay? They've built the Xbox X to go back to what happened with the 360, which was for it to run the second, third-party games, you want to look at it like that, as the better on that console. This is a version of the game that's always run better on the Xbox, okay? It wasn't until this generation with Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Assassin's Creed Syndicate that looked and ran better on the PlayStation. It is what it is. So, and those games are still available. Like I said, I downloaded Black Flag for free on the PlayStation PSN store. So that game was there. Again, I strongly suggest you guys stop chasing a 4K Ghost because you'll never catch him or her. Okay, you just won't do it. And you won't do it because consoles are not designed for that. Yeah, I mean, the Xbox X has, I guess, Crackdown would be 4K. Both Forza games are going to be 4K. So it's got some titles coming out. They're still under, they've got, 100 titles that are either going to be 4K or enhanced. So if that's what you guys are chasing, that's what I recommend for you guys to get. You're going to have a hard time. Hold on. You're going to have a hard time in consoles when you can go ahead and build yourselves a PC. Trust me, for right about $850. All right. Then you can play everything 4K. So both systems use checkerboard. Yeah, you're right about that, JD33. They both use checkerboard and they both use dynamic upscaling. So it's just you guys have got to go ahead and learn how to take the ball and run with it and go. There's nothing wrong. Look, I had both consoles, okay? And I've had people say to me, well, how can you be the voice of Xbox if you just have an Xbox One S? I still got access to the same ecosystem that those cats got too. So, but I've always said, like I said, there's a PayPal, and people can hit me up on PayPal, and they can go ahead and drop some dimes in there. And if I get enough to get one, I'll buy one. I will officially say now, I will buy one if you know, if they pay for half of it, because from what I've seen, $250 is what I would pay for. So, but pretty much, let me jump into my commentary. Okay. There was a debate again last night on Next Gen 720's channel where the Xbox guy got destroyed. I mean, got absolutely destroyed. It was bad. Okay. I mean, the guy was worse than Halo Storm, and that I didn't think that was possible in a debate, but this guy was worse. So, as the voice of Xbox, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that only I can speak for what's going on with the Xbox at this point. All right? Not these numbnuts on these other stations. They do not have your best interest at heart. They just don't, and they never will. So they are literally trying to sell the console to you all. The console will sell itself. So, yeah, they are getting killed, and because I am the only one that can bless somebody with the knowledge, with the ability to debate, and there's nothing to debate. So you can't debate that Sony has won this generation. It's over. Okay, it is over. Put the kid in the shopping cart, put your food in there, go check out, go put them in the car, come home and grill out. I mean, it's over. Go buy your games. All right. You know, people were bragging about Rise of the Tomb Raider. You all didn't fucking buy it when it came out on the Xbox. They just didn't do it. You know, so hopefully this new system will help them sell more games. So, so J-Dawg is getting the Xbox X. That's fantastic. Like I said, I have an Xbox One S. Anybody wants to hit me up, Situated Spoon 26 for the next 30 days. Now, Xbox One X, if you got gold, like I've got gold, so I got Forza 5 for free. For free. FRE, didn't pay for it. Nada. Don't have to go ahead and come out of pocket, whatever you want to call it. I don't have to do that. So, it is what it is. But I do want to break some TV news, because remember, I told you guys about 72 hours ago that anytime a TV goes on sale, I would tell you all about it. And at this moment, Best Buy has a TV on sale. It's a 1080p TV, Samsung, for $299.99. So anybody who wants to upgrade to a 1080p TV, Samsung, because I understand not everybody's going to go out and get a Pro or an Xbox One X. There's going to be a lot of people that buy the S and the PlayStation 4, the original PlayStation 4. So for you cats that are doing that, there is a Samsung TV right now on sale, $299 out the door, Best Buy. It's a good TV. I highly recommend you guys do it. So, so yeah, I know they don't buy games. So, they're about, again, because you all got to really understand and trust me when I tell you guys, the Xbox community is not about games. They're about bragging rights. All right. Now let's see what sells more on Assassin's Creed. Because again, Assassin's Creed has been lined up with both Sony and Microsoft, but I think Assassin's Creed is going to sell more on the Xbox on the PlayStation than it does on the Xbox. It's just my opinion. But again, the most beautiful version of that game, according to the developer, is going to be on the Xbox X. If you get the OLED, that TV that they're selling for it, of course it is, So, and of course, the PC will be the ultimate version because it'll run 60 frames per second. So, Cycle Gamer's a cool guy. He just, I don't know with him. He seems like a cool guy, though. I don't got a problem with Cycle or Widowmaker. There's no beef there from me. So, You know, they both seem like cool guys. They're both Xbox guys. They just, you know, they're not coherent with what they're doing. Just play the game. So just play the game. So, but again, as far as my commentary is concerned, nope, do not worry about getting Xbox news. I will give you Xbox news, okay? And that's not me trying to shill out or nothing like that. There's no reason for you Xbox guys to debate about anything anymore, okay? Xbox does want to do crossplay with Sony and Nintendo. If they don't get crossplay with a couple of major titles over the next 48 months, hey, what's up, Frozen Magna? I had to work last night. I thought I could get out early. It looked pretty good at 6 o'clock, but we got 2 more patients admitted, and I had to stay. So, but I did check out the podcast, and shout out to everybody over there. I do appreciate it, brother. So I missed it, but as the voice of Xbox, I will be back. I think next Friday or Saturday. I think. So I have to check that out again. So I have to check my schedule. So I got to work Monday and Tuesday, and I think maybe I work again Saturday, but I got to look. Okay, I got to look. So the TC, no, okay, again, the TCL TVs are good TVs for entry level. Yes, you're right about that. So those are good TVs. And again, I'm looking at TVs, remember, $500 and down. Okay? Remember, $500 and down, I can recommend you some good TVs. So 500 and up, I don't even look at those TVs because they're going to give you a lot of the same pictures, but you're gonna have a bigger screen. You'll be at 48 inches and above. 42 and below, I can give you some good TV. So if you want, I'm gonna do a podcast on that coming up, probably next, well, maybe next Thursday. I'll probably be able to knock one out for you. So yeah, the P7 is actually not a bad TV. It's a good entry level budget TV. Don't expect the TCL to give you the same picture as a Samsung, a Sony, an LG, something like that. You're going to be in the Vizio, Hisense type of range, which is fine. A good entry level TV. Have to cut your pizza. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, Halo Storm got destroyed, but so did that guy last night. It was bad. I mean, trust me. It was about as bad as it could get. So, and they're going to keep losing because I'm not the one debating for Xbox. So, you know, let's see here. What would you, I don't understand. What would be your exact reaction if Xbox just wants there anymore? I don't understand that question. So, Xbox wants to play on Sony's Titantron. No, honestly, Xbox needs crossplay. There's a difference in wanting something and actually needing it. They need crossplay with at least 2 to 3 major titles with Microsoft, with Sony and Nintendo over the next 40 months. If they don't get it, they're done. They won't have to do it. So, rated higher than the MU7000. Well, now. Let's see, the MU7000s. Let me look at them real quick here. Let me fire that up for you, if it ever gets there. So, but yeah, the MU7000s are not. They aren't bad. So, but yeah, 65-inch. Wow. What the link to the debate? It's on Next Gen 720's channel. So I didn't link it. I am sorry about that. So, but the Xbox, if you want to hear an Xbox guy get destroyed again, go over there and listen to it. I mean, it's like I said, it's getting to a point where it's comedy relief. It's bad. You know, they don't know when to let enough go. They were talking about first party games versus like nobody buys them anymore. This bullshit. So. Is a downgrade. Yeah, now wait a minute. I've got the KU 6300 here. So I'm telling you, that's a good TV. So you wanted you to rep Nintendo. Yeah, now Nintendo is going to get a Rockstar game. Now they're getting the older version of that game, but you got to look at it like they're still getting that game. So, you know, that's what people don't seem to understand about that, is that's a major game getting over there. Yeah, they're going to. It's just like somebody named something Verg wants me to debate him, and there's nothing to debate. Kind of like Kofi was saying the other day, there's nothing to debate. Either those cats are going to go out and buy that new Xbox and buy all the games. And again, look, if I were buying one, yeah, I would get the Assassin's Creed, the Forza 7, and that would be it for this year. Like I said, the game Metro, Dealer's a slick dude, but what Black Bond did to him was worse than what Alex did. Yeah, I would not debate Alex to save my life. Okay. Yeah, that would not happen to me at all. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave that screen. I'll try to bring up something else. So, yeah, I left that screen. So, Nintendo's making it. Yeah, Nintendo's fine. So, KU 6300 is better. Yeah, it probably is. I mean, remember the KU 6300, that was all those Xbox guys are easy to own. You know, there's no way if I had the PCs that those guys claim that they have, I would be playing on a console. I mean, I just wouldn't. Maybe I would have a PS3. Maybe. So, but honestly, that's it. You know. Yeah. So let's look up the MU7000 versus the TCL. Yeah, we're still recovering in Kentucky about this Troy Gentry being killed in because he was a pretty cool guy. So shout out to him and his family. For I know they're having a tough weekend, so definitely hearts go out to them. Thoughts and prayers and hearts and things like that. Let's see here, MU7000 versus ELC. TCL TV. Yeah, you're actually, instead of that TCL, look at a Hisense TV. Look at a Hisense TV. So, actually, I would recommend a Hisense TV versus a TCL. So, because that's, I mean, honestly, we're looking at a Hisense TV. She's trying to talk herself into buying one because we've got two 4K TVs, but only one has HDR. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, these Xbox guys are getting destroyed in debates. I mean, it ain't even funny. So it is bad. So why are they praising Xbox One X? I mean, if you look at it practically, and I did this last week, when you look at the Xbox One X practically, it's a good buy, okay? When you look at it practically. But when you look at it compared to what a PC can do, whether it's a gaming PC or something like that, it's not a good buy. And they are minusing out what it's costing to buy that Xbox, okay, and the TV. Remember, the TV costs at the best $1,500 out the door, $1,500 to $1,800 out the door. So, yeah, Nintendo's winning. They're doing fine. There's nothing to debate. There's a reason why Microsoft has Super Lucky Tales and Cuphead on their window. Okay, there's a reason why. Because they want that Nintendo audience. So, and you guys have got to start, deducing this for yourselves, okay? So, it's not that difficult. That's what Ono or Alex Ono, whatever he calls himself, that's what he does. He just uses baseline deductive reasoning against those guys, and they lose all the time. So, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, you only have to go through me for Xbox news from now on. All right? It's just the reality of the situation. PUBG's only going to be 30 frames per second. Nothing to turn around. But I understand what you're saying. So I do understand what you're saying. So, So, and I don't know what a PUBG is, but I know what a pub is, not a PUBG. Oh, very quickly, for the people, yeah, I did not watch the commentator who tried to play Cuphead, but I don't have an issue with the commentator trying to play a game. I have no issue with Larry Merchant, who used to call boxing matches, and there'll be guys on Saturday and Sunday who have never played college football or pro football calling games. So, an Xbox One for free. Yeah, I heard about that. So, and again, like I said, shout out to the Xbox community. Like I said, I've got a PayPal, and I will trade in my Xbox One S and get an Xbox One X if they pay for the other part of the Xbox. If they're not, they got to quit saying, I got to go get one. So stay away from the Hisense. Well, I mean, again, what's better, remember, is what's for your wallet. I don't disagree with you, but both Hisense and TCL, those are both entry-level TVs into 4K. So, I mean, if you get a Hisense TV, just make sure you get the extended warranty. Now, what they're going to end up telling you is if you're going to put the extended warranty on it, you might as well get a Samsung TV. But I don't disagree with that, but that's not up to me. And you got to remember, I've already got a 4K TV, so I'm good. But I got you. So Sony paid Microsoft. Nah, Crackdown's trash. I mean, it's just not going to be that good a game. So I have heard that, Frozen Magna. That's what I've said to people before. If you want an Xbox One X and you just want to wait, what I would do is just wait till E3 next year, because that week leading up to E3, the Xbox One X is going to go on sale. And you can get one, if you buy an Xbox One X at 500 gigabytes, you could they'll probably throw something in for you and pay an extra $50 and get 1 terabyte. So you can have 1.5 terabytes for $450. So why is there hype around Crackdown? It's not that the game is hyped there, 901. The fact is that the Xbox community, when they were in debates and fanboying and jerking each other off, they would use Crackdown as one of their games. Oh, wait till Crackdown comes out. Wait till we see that. And that's why when it came out and people made fun of it, what it looked like. So you sent a tweet to that on that PC build. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now understand what I was doing last Saturday about that PC build. That was, or I think it was a week before last when I forgot when I did it. But when I did that, I was trying to base everything on $2,000 because the TV plus the Xbox One X, that was $2,000. So if I built a $2,000 PC with high-end stuff, I mean, and understand, you need to understand that the PC I was trying to build was going to be balls to the wall for the next half a decade. I would not have to do it. So yeah, but you got to understand, yeah, the GPU, shout out to Kratos, is the Radeon 295. So I definitely need a bigger power source. So if not, a friend of mine said I should just go ahead and buy that Vega GPU at $399 and then have the Radeon as a backup. And I might do that because I may do that. So all right, I need 1,000-watt power supply. Okay, let's see how much that costs here. It's going to be expensive though, 1,000 watts. 1,000-watt power supply for CPU. Let's see here. That's not bad. All right. Newegg's got one for 177. That's not horrible. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm looking at one here. ATX 12V power supply, SLI, crossfire ready. So crossfire SLI ready. So that's not bad. That's not bad. The RX 580. Well, you got to understand it. Shout out to Kratos again there, 901. He donated that other GPU. So I can't get no better than that. So I need to try to, at the minimum, put that in. So the Vega sucks? Really? The Vega does suck? Well, understand, my goal is not 4K, though, there, Spartan God. My goal is 1440p 60 high settings. So if I can do that, I'm trying to do that versus 4K. I understand I can do 4K, but 1440p at high settings, that's what I'm looking to do. So can that RX 580 do that? And then what kind of a CPU do you recommend? Because once I get Star Citizen, everything else will be retired for a while until God of War, Spider-Man, Detroit Become Human, all that comes out, because I will be rolling on Star Citizen. So the Vega performance was underwhelming. Okay, what about a 1050 or 1060 NVIDIA card? I'm just asking. So 1440p for Vega is perfect. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and that's just, you got to understand. Remember what Kratos said the other night, and he was just speaking to you, and he was speaking to me too. You got to set your goal on something that you can do. And make 4K for me may not be what I want. I mean, I can't tell you guys not to chase a 4K ghost and then me be doing the same thing. That makes me a hypocrite. So I've decided on the 1440p ghost. I can get that ghost. 4K, 4K is just that's a pain in the ass. So 1050 to 1080, 1440p on steroids. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, 1440p 60. And again, when Star Citizen was displayed at StarCon, it was running 1440p, not 4K. So the recommended settings by the developer is 1440p. So that's what I'm going for. And I don't need to spend a ton of money on Star Citizen. I'm just going to go ahead and jump in with basic stuff, and I'm going to go to war. And I will take down whoever I need to take down. So, So, and again, I'm going to do, also let me announce now, if I didn't announce it earlier, I'm going to be doing a PC-oriented show. And so this is a shout out to anybody that wants to get on that show. Just direct message me. The show will be every other week. It'll only be about an hour long. It's going to be to orientate people who want to try to build PCs, but they feel a little bit intimidated by it. So I want to try to go ahead and get that, what people have told me, into the PC community. Okay. It's if we can do 1440p 60 at about $600 to $700, that's what I'm looking to do. Can you join? Absolutely. You just have to direct message me, and I'll probably start that podcast in a couple of weeks. Again, it will go every other week, and it will be called A Little Bit More. It's going to be Craig's Corner presents Little Bit More PC Pod. That's what it's going to be. Or I might just call it the PC Podcast. So, and go from there. So never. The Spartan guy said, you kick rocks. I ain't doing that. But yeah, just direct message me, and then I will send you an invite. It's not that big a deal. So, and again, like I said, we're just trying to get basic stuff into the vernacular, and that way people can go ahead and start. They got to have a starting spot. So the most intimidating thing for me, besides the price, is that, you just keep adding to it. That's what a friend of mine was saying. You got to have you're a multi-plat gamer. Cool. So, but, you got to have a starting spot and an end spot. And I don't care if you want to do 1080p 60, if you want to do whatever, you got to have a starting spot. So, but that's what I'm looking for, to get the parts cheap. We got to go to war with Bitcoin. So we're going to have to go ahead and do stuff like that. So, and understand, if I want to get that Vega, whatever that thing is, that's going to cost a lot damn more money. So, yeah, more versatile. Yeah, and again, it's intimidating. But I've told people when I was playing Star Citizen at a really good friend of mine's house, and just the ability to go in there and make all those changes I made, and I could do 4K, I could do 1080p open frame. That, guys, that was amazing to be able to do stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But that's it, guys. I mean, honestly, like I said, I wanted to break that news about Assassin's Creed and Witcher 3. Remember, again, with CD Projekt Red, again, I do not come out and be Jack Reacher and try to tell you all, try to put what I want these consoles to be out there. The facts are, again, the facts are that the Witcher 3 is getting a 4K build on the Pro. For all you all who haven't beaten it yet, again, I've beaten Witcher 3, like I said, 3 times. So I find it unlikely if I go back, okay, to play it again. But if you all haven't played it, you may want to get it if you got a Pro. It's coming to Xbox X as well. And again, if you want to go back and buy it, again, can't, okay, so, okay, Crap Gamer is not going to make a video on the Pro Witcher 3. He'll do a comparison video, okay, because, again, those guys' objective is to not play their games, but to give you clickbait so you guys go over there and you all start arguing. That's what they want. I'm simply telling you, don't give them what they want. All right. And if you want, and as the voice of Xbox, those, I'm telling you the truth when I tell you guys, those guys can't go to any Microsoft events. Okay, they're excommunicated. So they are. I'm not saying that, and they won't challenge me on that because they know it's true. They goddamn know it's true. So Well, I think Halo Storm, what you got to understand is that they don't, it's not a matter, it's 4K. All right. If you're going to get into, again, a graphical setting and more textures, then you need to get into the PC, bro. Okay. So, you know, that's all I can say to you. And again, I've already beaten Witcher. So for the people who've not beaten Witcher, you may want to look into it. And if you're going to chase the 4K and the textures, then you need to have a PC, bro. So, you know, no, I'm not triggered. I'm just letting you know the truth. All right. I've said this. Porter Rock has said this. I mean, we're both in agreement 100%. So, you know, it is what it is. So, but it's just, you have a console that's at 4.2 teraflops doing something. The eyes see what they see. You're right. Doing something is something that 6 teraflops is doing. But I expect something at 6 T-flops to do it a little bit better. That's why I've said a little bit more. Okay, period. Okay, and again, I'm not a big texture guy because textures, if you're going to stand there and look at something, okay, but Witcher and Tomb Raider, Halo Storm, those games in motion, they're going to look roughly the same. I mean, it's going to be negligible. It is what it is. Well, okay, I'm not here to say that you won't be able to tell some differences. It's just, you know, are you going to be able to tell, is it that big a deal? And right now, based on what the PC community has told me, the difference between high settings and ultra settings isn't that big a deal. It's just like Rise of the Tomb Raider. You do know Rise of the Tomb Raider is running 4K high settings on the Pro. That's a reality. So it's not that big a difference according to the PC guys from high to ultra, but it is what it is. So you think it's that big a deal? Okay, well, like I said, if you think it's a big deal, then, you know, I'm not going to talk you out of it. But you have a 1080p TV, so if you want to see that big deal, you need to get a 4K TV. So I'm going to do a podcast so that, you know, to try to find you guys one. The PCs are liars. Okay. Although, even though they've been playing at 4K and higher textures for years, come on, Halo Storm. But I am going to do a podcast for people and with people because I got to get educated too. So I'll be throwing that all around, and we're going to start with if we want to build a PC to do 1440p 60, what's the highest end we can go, and then what's the lowest end we can go. So, and that's where we'll start. Okay, so that'll be it. What's going on there, Mr. Stephen King? So, Xbox X flops. Okay. There's no reason for those guys to lie. They've already been playing at the higher textures and things like that. So somebody, all right, I'll ask this question right now. Is there a huge, I'm talking about a huge difference in high settings on a PC or ultra settings on a PC? I'm asking for myself. So I'm asking for myself. So, you know, and yeah, that's a good point, J-Dog. You all got to understand, Digital Foundry is, well, send me an invite on Destiny 2, because I got Destiny 2 and I've not played it yet, but I want to play it between between now and 7 is what I want to start playing. Probably between 5 and 7. So my PC is going to, well, I don't know about that. Again, Halo Storm, I don't have a gaming PC. Not yet, bro. So not yet. The base PS4. Again, games that are first party on the PlayStation are going to look better than the third party games on Xbox X. That's a fact. All right, you guys have got need your gamer tag. It's Craig Harris 645 or 65, something like that. So just send it to one of those. You'll see me pop up. So, but I won't be able to join you until I play the game for about 2 hours, because I haven't played Destiny in like 3 years. So, no, it's not that different. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, is it a big enough difference to blow your horn and jack off to and get a chub to? That's it. So, Gears 4 on X, and we'll play better, and then any. Well, that's a matter of opinion. So, is it really going to play better than Horizon Zero Dawn? Probably not. But you know. Not that big. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So Gears 4, yeah. No, look, Gears 4 is going to be 4K 30. So they've already said that. And that announcement should be coming probably right before the launch of the Xbox. Speaking of that, have you all gotten your 4K taco yet? Am I the only one that still has got the 4K taco? So, you know. But guys, man, it's Saturday. Let me get on up out of here. I do appreciate you all joining me. Like I said, 4K 60 multiplayer. Again, bro, if you want to play multiplayer, go ahead and play on PC. That much I can tell you. So, you know. Yeah, Andrew's right, Halo Storm. If you want to hear somebody do worse than you did in a debate, listen to that last night. It was devastating what that guy did. I mean, it was bad. I mean, it was real bad. So, so yeah, the order actually had high textures. I don't know if you all knew that or not, but it was running 8. That's what they can do. Or like on a PC, you can bring your settings down to like 800p, but if you have high settings, you can make up for that. But yeah, the order looked fantastic. It did. I mean, again, I'm not, and I didn't care for the order, but you know, it is what it is. So, but guys, I'm gonna jump on off here. Just remember, Witcher 3 is coming to the Pro and Xbox X. SOMA is going to Xbox X or Xbox One. Final Fantasy 16 will probably be launched on PS5 because they're not making it for this generation. An Xbox fanboy got destroyed, absolutely destroyed last night in another debate. And from now on, the Xbox community does not need to be debating unless you go through me first. You get my permission. So I do have Destiny on the PS4. Yeah. So, you know, so yeah, just so you know, I do have, you know, I do have Destiny. So I'll be playing it here in a couple hours. So, but I do need to play the single player because I'm a single player kind of man. So, but again, guys, like I said, big shout out to Foxy Games. God willing, everything works out, I should be on the couch tomorrow. That's why I got Destiny, so we can talk about it. Let's see here. Madden 4K HDR 60 frames per second. You all check that out. It's a good one. Yeah. So again, Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed has been confirmed to look better on the Xbox X according to the developer. So that's according to the developer. So they did say it's the same experience. So where's the link? Again, I do not have a link to the debate. It's just go to on a shout out to Next Gen 720. Just go to Next Gen 720, and it should be the first video that pops up. Okay, so it's between Alex, oh no, or something like that, against Dragon Red. It's something like that. It was garbage, trash. So do not listen. If you're going to listen to debates and have a good time with them, fine, but don't take them seriously because the Xbox community don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So it is what it is. So yeah, you didn't win at all, Halo Storm. It was so bad the Next Gen had to go get somebody else in there with him. It was bad. So So yeah, Halo Storm. But glad you came back to join us to say hi. But I'm gonna bounce on out of here and watch some football. So I hope you all watch some football. I will be playing Destiny in about another hour. So yeah, they does not know what they're talking about. They do not. So, and I am the voice of Xbox, so I can say that. So but check that out. Also on Xbox Live, a Forza 5 is on there if you all have not played it. And so I think the first 2 missions of Hitman, I think those are out for free too. So, well, that's all right, Dion. It's not that big a deal. Not a huge deal. So let's see here what's about Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man is poised to become the #1 box office film of 2017, beating out Wonder Woman, which is amazing because Wonder Woman's made like $800 million. So, yes, I am Halo Storm. I am the voice of Xbox. So, and you just need to get over it. The voice, that's how you have to say it like that. The voice of Xbox. So, and only through me will you learn the truth about that system, not through nobody else. So, but guys, I'm going to get out of here. It has been great talking to you guys. Thanks for stopping by. This was a quickie. Even my quickies are 1 hour. So you can be the voice of PlayStation, Halo Storm. Just bring the facts and you're good. Bring the facts. All we can ask. So, guys, that is it for this podcast. I do appreciate it. Just remember, keep it gaming. You can disagree with people, but, don't be disagreeable. So as the voice of Xbox, you all keep it gaming and, just play your games, people. Don't argue. And remember, for crying out loud, if you go out tonight, wear white. Take it easy, guys. Craig Harris, black man in the green chair, out.